Okay, we're going to look at lesson 3 today in chapter 11. It's called Measures of Variation. And we're going to introduce some new things in this. We're going to introduce something that's called quartiles, which are values that divide the data set into 4 equal parts. First and third quartiles, which the first and third quartiles are the medians of the data values less than the median and the data values greater than the median. Interquartile range is the distance between the first and third quartiles of the data set, and then the range, which is the difference between the greatest and least data set. You're probably going to have to use a piece of paper on this one. I didn't leave much space. I'm really sorry about that, but let's take a look at it. It says determine the measures of variation for the data 64, 61, 67, 59, 60, 58, 57, 71, 56, and 62. The first thing we need to do is put them in order from least to greatest. So we have 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 64, 67, and 71. Okay, and what we're going to need to find now is first the range. The range is really easy because you take the largest number and you subtract it from the smallest number. So 71 minus 56. And you can either do it by hand or you can use your calculator. Any way is fine. And you get 15. Second thing you're going to find is the median. And the median is the middle number. So instead of crossing them out, I'm just going to put dots beneath them so I can still read them. So 2, 2, 2, 2. Then we're between 60 and 61. So we have to add them both together. And then we're going to divide by 2. So 60 plus 61 divided by 2. And we get 60.5 as our median. Okay. Now, I'm going to put a little bar here because that's the middle. And I'm going to find Q1, which is quartile 1. So between here and here, I need to find the middle number. In this case, it's pretty easy because that's right in the middle, and it's 58. And Q3, which is quartile 3, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So from here to here, our middle number is 64. Then to find the interquartile range, which we're going to just write down as IQR, it's the distance between Q3 and Q1. So 64 minus 58 equals 6. And so we have to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Biggest thing that you need to make sure you're doing is put them in order from least to greatest. Okay, let's take a look at this next part. An outlier is a data value that is either much greater or much less than the median. So an outlier, I like to describe it as it's way out there. It usually doesn't go with the data set. You'll tell because it's either really a lot smaller or a lot larger. So let's look at this first one. The lengths and feet of various bridges are 88, 251, 275, 354, and 1,121. Okay, in this case, this guy, he's really far out there, so that would be our outlier. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to find the range and everything of this. Oh, sorry. So, we're going to use this data table to figure out the answers right here. So, we're going to find the range, but what we need to do first is put them in order from least to greatest. So if we look through, our smallest one is 437. So I'm going to write 4, 3, 7. And then we have 456, 513, 650, 893, 954, 1018, 1038, 1117, and 1465. And since I didn't write it all in one line, it's going to be a little trickier to figure out. But for range, it's pretty easy because I'm just going to do 1465. And I'm going to subtract 437. And I get an answer of 1028. Okay, this next one we're going to find the median and then the first and third quartile. So let's find the middle. So I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, and then we're going to look right, the median is going to be right there. So we need to add those two numbers together around it. So 893 plus 954. Then we're going to divide by 2. Our median is going to be 923.5. And then we're going to find for Q1, the middle number is 513. For Q3, the middle number is going to be 1038. Okay, to find the interquartile range, we're going to take those two numbers and subtract it. So 1038 minus 513, we get 525. And really, if we look at these numbers, none of them are, this number is not severely or smaller than this one, the same with that one. So naming the outliers, we're going to write none. Don't ever write 0 because 0 could actually be in the data set. So if you need more help with this, make sure you're asking questions, you're looking at other YouTube stuff, or you're going to Khan Academy.